Welcome to the National MS Society, New York Region, Elmwood offices. I'm like the only one here, so I can get away with doing that. So today I'm going to try something that I haven't done in a very, very long time. It's probably been years, and that is to make a proper video series. And it's funny because I always got bored of making vlogs and making, things where you had to upload consistently, and it just became too much of a hassle. But now I feel like I have a funnel and a purpose to make consistent, concise videos, and the time to do it, and the place, and the resources. So I'm psyched. Starting June 20th, which technically was last week, but whatever, I will be starting an internship at the National MS Society as an emerging events intern. Basically, for me personally, I'm in charge of kind of overseeing and helping develop their annual Monster Scramble fundraising event. So the Monster Scramble 5K, 10K, it is a fundraising run. It's an annual event held every October. It's right around Halloween, so people dress up, they wear costumes, they run in it. We have a costume contest. There's prizes for it. Kids can wear their costumes, bring their trick-or-treat bags or jack-o'-lanterns or whatever, and people will hand out candy, and it's a ton of fun. My friend and I race marshaled it a couple years ago when we were in our senior year, actually, and it was a ton of fun. So that's kind of how it fell on my radar. It's a fun event all around. It's a great morning. It's a good cause. So yeah, like I said, I'm pumped. My role in all of this is pretty flexible, actually. As far as I'm aware, this position is pretty new to this event. There's always been event interns where they do, bike MS, walk MS, the different things that the organization does. There's always been interns for that. But this event is pretty much just centered around Rochester and Buffalo in New York. So, the internship kind of got rolled over here. With that being said, I do get a lot of freedom in how I choose to tackle different problems that come with, logistics and planning and the rollout of the whole event. I'll be doing different social media things, again, the camera. I'll be doing in-person advertising just in various ways, going around to different local businesses and passing out, flyers and forms and whatever. And I'll just probably be doing little odds and ends. That's what I've been doing for the past few days. Okay, now that that's out of the way. Basically, my goal in all of this is to kind of provide you, the audience, just a progression to see from start to finish, or hopefully, what an internship might look like in the business sector, in the nonprofit sector, just kind of in general. Listen, this channel has always been about documenting kind of what's going on, and the videos are just as much, if not more, for me and the people in my life who are in these videos than they are for you all out there, not to diminish whoever's watching. With that being said, I'm actually returning the stuff that's not really it's not really mine to keep, but that does bring me to an important part of the video. The tour, the office tour. Let's get going. As you kind of walk through the hallways, there's different offices for people who are, in my experience, aren't really here that much. Usually they're out traveling, doing business elsewhere, repping for the company, or, just working from home. Other features of the office include my cubicle, the conference room, this couch, these plants, and last, but certainly not least, the snacks. There's my cubicle. There's the snacks. As you could probably already tell, in here is our actual company storage space. Downstairs is where a lot of the stuff is, and it's getting brought up here just to kind of centralize everything that we have from past events, from t-shirts, gear, leftover medals, snacks, and even over here is kind of all of the office supplies, scissors, paper, Sharpies, whatever you need for a project, they pretty much have it here. The other day I was helping to kind of organize this whole space, so it looked a lot more cluttered back then and does now. I was doing it with one of my supervisors, and you know, she commented on how much stuff that there was and extra leftovers. Now personally, I think it's a little bit unprofessional to like dig around and like, you know, look around at all this stuff, but that's just me. So before she left, one of my supervisors just asked me if I could just kind of like clean up some stuff down here in the basement. This is where our like permanent storage room is, and that's why we're trying to consolidate everything. She said it was kind of unsettling being down here alone, and I didn't really believe her until I got down here by myself. And as you can probably imagine, it's about as creepy as it seems to get down here. Basically, you got to go through like a bunch of hallways and through the basement, and I've never been here. I figured it out okay. It's like I said, just odds and ends, just cleaning up shop. So here I am. Here's the storage space. I know my supervisor said it was like really tough getting in here, especially with the key. There's like some sort of trick, but I didn't find like that I had any problem with it, so that's probably just a her thing. I'm officially back from cleaning up shop a little bit. Took a little bit longer than anticipated, but we're all good. So I'm headed out of the office now. It was a pretty productive day, a little monotonous, but we'll get through it. So until next time, signing off.